Other one, Paul here. Today is June 14th. I'm going to go give you some more pick three predictions. But before I begin, I'm going to update you on a couple things. Now, I previously have played, I don't know if I'll be able to log in. No, it won't let me. I was going to log in my betting sports account and show you, but basically I played the game for 3 days. I played for 3 days and I played box for 3 days and I won 3 days straight doing the strategy that I've been teaching on this channel. And what I ended up doing after I had 3 days of winning, I withdrew and I basically converted it over into Luna because I kind of see the potential right now into Luna. But I'm not going to talk about the crypto stuff right now. I'm not going to come back in and play. You don't want to make this lottery thing an everyday thing. I made a little bit of gains out of it, and I bought something else with it. But for those that want to know my predictions, I'm still gonna make these videos, even though I'm not personally playing right now. I'm gonna give you guys. I'm still gonna give you predictions, even though I strongly advise people not to let this lottery stuff consume you. Try to focus on other things, hodl crypto, other ways to make money for yourself, because gambling is an addiction and it's not healthy. But I'm just going to give you my input today. I'll make a couple videos, a week and stuff, but just because there's a large audience here on my channel that likes these videos. But keep in mind, this is all gambling and stuff. That being said, let's go look at some numbers. Let's start with, when I talk about these numbers, I'm always referring to the strategy that I made. In the description, if you look, there'll be a link to a YouTube channel. You click it, it'll go over the strategy, and that strategy is what I would recommend doing with with this formula. So let's just start with Arizona. What I'm looking for is doubles. So Arizona. Nothing for Arizona. Let's look at Arkansas. Okay, Arkansas. I do both. You would add 5 to the 9, which would give you 14. So then you'd be putting 4, 5, and 9 in the grid. For the 0, 6, 0, you'd be adding 5 to the 0. You'd be messing with the numbers 0, 5, and 6, and you'd be adding that to the grid. Let's go to the next state. Arkansas, California. California, I wouldn't do midday. For the evening, I'd add 5 to the 2, and then you'd be working with 2, 5, and 7, and I put that one into the grid. Colorado. Nothing for Colorado. Connecticut. For Connecticut, I would do the night. I would add 5 to 0, and then I'd be working with the numbers 0, 4, and 5. Delaware. Delaware for the day. I'd be adding 5 to the 3. That'd be 8. So I'd be working with the numbers 2, 3, and 8, and I'd be putting that into the grid. Florida. Florida, nothing for Florida today. Georgia, nothing for Georgia. Idaho, nothing for Idaho. Illinois, nothing for Illinois. Indiana, nothing for Indiana. Iowa, nothing for Iowa. Kansas. Kansas, we got 5 to the 9. That'll make it 14, so you'd be messing with the numbers 4, 6, and 9, and you put that into the grid. That's Kansas. Kentucky. Nothing for Kentucky. Louisiana. Nothing for Louisiana. Maine. Nothing for Maine. Maryland. Okay, Maryland. Now, with all these high numbers, even though you're working with like a lot of these high numbers from my experience in my charting, my experience is the higher the numbers are, the least likely chance that it's going to hit another, that's going to hit a straight. But anyway, if you want to play this one, add 5 to 9, that'll give you a 4, and then you'd be messing with the numbers 4, 7, 9, put that into the grid. Massachusetts. Nothing for Massachusetts. Michigan. Okay, Michigan for midday, I'd add 5 to the 3. Then you'd be working with the numbers 3, 4, and 8. Then you put that into the grid. Michigan. Minnesota. Nothing for Minnesota. Mississippi. Nothing for Mississippi. Missouri. Okay, for Missouri midday, add 5 to the 6. That'll give you 11. So you'd be working with the numbers 1, 6, and 8, and you put that into the grid. For the evening, you add 5 to the 3. So you'd be working with the numbers 3, 6, and 8. Put that into the grid. That was Missouri. Montana. Nothing for Montana. Nebraska. Nothing for Nebraska. New Hampshire. Nothing for New Hampshire today. New Jersey. Nothing for New Jersey. Now, when I'm saying nothing, I'm basically saying, let's see, where was I at? Okay. When I'm saying nothing for that number, I'm basically saying I don't see a potential in actually playing those numbers today, that particular state. So my opinion is, not to play today in that state when I say nothing. When I find doubles, those are potentials. So nothing for New Jersey. New Mexico. Do the day. 5 to the 0. And then you'd be working with the numbers 0, 2, and 5. You put that one into the grid. Triples. I had somebody question me on my channel about what do you do about triples when there's 3 of the same. I don't play triples because if you add 5 to one of the ones, you get 6. The scenario, if you do want to do this strategy, is one of the ones, if you have the 3 numbers here. Now, I wouldn't do this, but this is what I would do if I wanted to play off of a triple. I'd get the mirror number of 1 and the flip number of 1, and then that will give you 2 different numbers, and then that will give you 3 different numbers to play. But I don't have, all I know is you'd be working 1, 5, and some other number. I don't know what the flip number is of 1 right now, but anyway, I personally wouldn't play. New Mexico. New York. Okay, for midday, add 5 to the 2. You have 1, 2, and 7 to work with. Put that in the grid. North Carolina. North Carolina for the evening, you add 5 to the 8. That'll give you 11, 13. So you'd be working with 3, 4, and 8. Put that one into the grid. North Dakota. Nothing for North Dakota. Ohio. Let me go to Ohio. Nothing for Ohio. Oklahoma. Oklahoma, add 5 to the 5. You get a 0. So you'd be working on the numbers 0, 5, and 6. Put that one into the grid. Oregon. I don't think Oregon has it. Oregon is good for pick 4, but not for pick 3. Pennsylvania. Nothing for Pennsylvania. Rhode Island. Nothing for Rhode Island. South Carolina. 5 to the 7. That'll give you 8, 9, 10, 11, 2. So you'd be working with 2, 6, and 7. Put that one into the grid. South Dakota. Nothing for South Dakota. Tennessee. Nothing for Tennessee. Good old Texas. You add 5 to the 1, you get 6. You got be working with 1, 2, and 6. And wouldn't play any other numbers. Okay, Virginia Islands. Nothing for Virginia Islands. Vermont. Nothing for Vermont. Virginia. Nothing for Virginia. Washington, I don't think has any. Yeah, they do. But nothing for Washington. West Virginia. Nothing for West Virginia. Wisconsin. I think this one's it. Nothing for Wisconsin, and I don't think the last one has it. Wyoming, I don't think they have it. Nope. Okay, so those are the numbers. So, one more thing before I go is at some point, I don't know when, I'm going to make a pick 4 video. It's going to be similar to the one that I made about my pick 3, so I'm going to be making that. As soon as I make that one out, I'm going to cover pick 4 like I'm covering. Well, the strategy is not as effective with pick 4 as is pick 3, but it's still effective. But I'm going to teach it in when I can. So look out for that video in the future. Other than that, I'm not responsible for any profit or loss. These are just for entertainment. Tomorrow I probably have another one of these videos coming out. But other than that, if you guys like these videos, if you want me to keep making these type of videos, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.